Hi everybody, here we are again on Interviews with WebFindYou, and I have the pleasure to have back here in the studio Antonio Torrealba. How are you, Antonio?
Hey, thank you, Robert, for the invitation. I'm really happy to stay here with you and with the people of WebFindYou.
Great. Well, if you haven't seen the first interview that we did with Antonio, please check it out on our YouTube channels. We've actually done this interview in Spanish already, and this is the English version. So if you speak Spanish, check out our YouTube in Español, English here, then our YouTube in English to see the part one of this interview. And it's important that you watch that interview first so you can kind of understand how Antonio came to find out about WebFindYou and kind of what brought him here, right? So the purpose of this interview is to then be able to kind of take you guys, the audience, through essentially now what has occurred that he has now had a chance to use WebFindYou. Before it was more of the expectation and what he was expecting. Now it's reality. So Antonio, how has it been? We launched your website. Our interview was in July. We launched your website in August. So I think we've got like 4 months now. How has been your experience? What has been your team's feedback in terms of now using WebFindYou?
Yeah, the most important now is that we change to WebFindYou because we use a lot of platform. We took one platform for the course, one platform for the payment, one platform for the email marketing, one platform for every single place. But now we have everything in the same, in one. And for us and for my team are really good because you have to concentrate in one place. The meta is very important. That you have to know that you can use the meta really optimum.
What he's saying is for meta ads.
Exactly.
He's got better optimization now with meta ads because our technology is more, it has an integration with Facebook.
Sophisticated.
Very sophisticated that allows us to ensure that you're finding the best quality audience to optimize your targeting to then optimize your leads.
For sure.
And it's gone, how has your meta ads experience been on the WebFindYou technology?
Yeah, before, oh my God, working a lot for the pixel here, pixel there, pixel done. Now with the technology of WebFindYou, for my team, for my traffickers are really, really good because they are easier than before and most sophisticated and profitable.
Yeah, so it's less work on his team's end, and then they're actually making more money. Your ads are actually producing at a higher level. And so, if you're just maybe seeing this video and beginning to learn about WebFindYou, it's important to understand that we are a true digital marketing technology. Yeah. So our technology provides the formula, the step-by-step guidance of what you need to do, but you can actually, your own team, like in the case of Antonio, he has his team of marketers, traffickers, designers, writers, and so he works with his team to essentially ensure that his strategy, that what he wants done is using the WebFindYou technology. And as he just mentioned, they were using different technologies. So one, they were using Kajabi for his online courses because Antonio says.
Yeah, I remember a lot of platform. I remember that I paid in MailChimp $500 monthly.
Which is interesting because a lot of people think that MailChimp is free, right?
No, it's free if you're a beginner, but you have to grow. If you have to grow, you have to pay $500 monthly. Now I have everything in WebFindYou, and it is much better, and I save money.
Save a lot of money. He was spending $500 just in MailChimp alone, and Antonio only pays, he's with his courses and everything, I believe he's on the plan of it's $59 or $69 a month. It's one of the two.
Exactly.
So $59 to $90 a month versus $500 plus all the other things you were paying. That's a big savings.
And one of the most important thing here is that you have all the tools to track your client.
That's correct.
Because it's really difficult track because all the influencer or the gurus told to you on the social media that this is the way to track. Yeah, but in WebFindYou you have everything really easy to track the client.
That's correct. And it's important when you're using different tools, you've got to, like, for example, you have Kajabi and MailChimp, and then he was using before WooCommerce. You need all of those different technologies to be able to communicate in an optimal way. Otherwise, you're actually going to get data misleading metrics, right? And if you have incorrect metrics, how are you expecting to make sure that your meta ads are optimized at the highest level? Because make no mistake about it, meta ads and Google ads is complicated. Their algorithm is constantly changing. You've got to have the best of the best to make sure that your dollar spent, your hard-earned dollar spent, is being maximized, right? And in our Spanish interview, you were stating how like that a lot of people, I think you stated, what was the statistic? 90% of people that do meta ads?
Yeah, 90% of people that spend money in ads, they lose the money.
They lose their money. 90% of people that do meta ads lose their money. Think about that. Do you want to be that statistic? Or do you want to be the statistic that says, hey, I invest in meta ads and things actually work?
I prefer to stay in the 10%.
That's
for
right.
sure. And you have this tool, WebFindYou.com. You use with your team, because for me it's easier because I have an excellent
team. You do.
But they are fascinated with this
technology.
New technology. They are really fascinated. My traffickers told me, oh my God, Antonio, I am really happy because you have new results and with
new resources.
With less money.
With less money. More resources with less money. And one of the things I like to make sure that people understand is, as Antonio's been sharing with you, that he's mentioned the word sort of all-in-one, right? There's a lot of sort of all-in-one technologies out there, but what's different is that we are a true digital marketing technology, which simply by definition means that you have all-in-one. But true digital marketing is the concept where all of those, everything is interconnected in the optimal way to be able to achieve the model of true digital marketing. And with our technology, all you have to do is just follow the steps. And we have guidance videos on each step that show you exactly what to do and how to do it. Now, it wasn't that your team didn't know how to do many of those things, but it's like using new technology. I always mention, like with a Tesla vehicle, right? You're not going to take a Tesla vehicle to the gas station and expect to put gas in it.
Yeah, because you feel like a fear.
There's a fear to change,
to
right?
Take the step.
The step forward for
do
change.
the step, yeah. But
and you guys were resistant to that at the beginning, right?
Yeah, for sure. But now I feel that it was the best step in our company,
right?
Because you have the good step for grow the company,
right? So as you were stating in our other interview, that as human beings, we're many times resistant to change, right? But if we don't make those changes, how do we know that there's something better there? Right?
Yeah, you have to. If you don't change, you always in your life will be thinking about I never did it,
right? Right. So do you want to be a doer or do you want to be a procrastinator? Because
exactly.
I can guarantee you, ladies and gentlemen, the internet world hasn't stopped from being a moving train. Sorry, it's at a high velocity, and you either need to jump on and recognize to the fact that you've got to be with technology that can adapt like this, or you're going to continue to be left behind and continue to spend money inefficiently. I don't know about you guys. Well, I know about you guys because I also know myself, and we're all the same in the sense that I know that when I invest $1, I want to make a minimum 3, 4, 5 back, right?
Yeah. You have the decision in your hands. You stay in the same place all the time, or you change. And I recommend that you change.
To who?
Because I
recommend to change to who?
to WebFindYou.
Thank you. Now when you guys hear it from him and not me.
I saw the results. I take the results. Less money spent.
Yeah, less money, less time spent. Right?
Less time for sure, and the best results.
Awesome.
in this year.
So again, you guys have heard it from Antonio Torrealba. If you have not seen, again, part 1, make sure you do see that. And the other thing I want to mention is that his website was already, it was good looking. It was a a nice website, but there was different breakdowns on sort of one, the optimization of certain things, but also he's saving money, as he's already mentioned, because he has all the tools in one. His meta ads are working better, but there's also was other little things that had to do with sort of that customer journey and their experience. And you got to build things for your customers, because otherwise you're not going to give them that optimal experience. And if they don't get it, they're going somewhere else, right?
Yeah, when I surf in my website, I say, oh my God, this is a really
Much better.
good website.
Right.
It's much better. It's a really good quality of website. That people need that.
That's correct.
Is your business card your website?
That's
for
correct. And I like now how like you really push more now your website. You're really pushing people more there because you have that confidence, and your team has that confidence to know that, hey, that experience is going to be more optimal. And we also, I think you've obviously recognized this already a while ago, and more people as well, that just having followers on your social media isn't enough. You need to be able to convert them into paying customers, right? So everything has its purpose within the true digital marketing model. And so, but anyways, Antonio, again, thank you for sharing.
Thank you, Robert, for the invitation.
Yeah, thank you for sharing with everybody. And you guys, so, our recommendation to you, or my recommendation to you, is follow the true digital marketing model. Use true digital marketing technology. If you don't want to take my word from it, then definitely take that of Antonio.
Yeah, for
Torrealba.
sure. WebFindYou.com.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Robert.
And we'll see you all
I'm
in the
sorry
next...
for my bad English.
I think you're doing great.
Yeah.
So we'll see you in the next segment of interviews with WebFindYou.